In your journey to improve yourself, you probably think that discipline is the most important thing. That doing the hard things, especially when you don't want to, is going to be the difference between you improving and you not improving. Though that is true, I don't believe that is the most important thing. I think self-awareness is something that you have to have. And if you don't have self-awareness, you'll never be able to improve. Simply because if you don't have self-awareness, you'll never know where you need to improve.
TJ! TJ!
If you aren't self-aware, you're going to hit a brick wall in your improvement. You're going to hit a plateau. You will feel like you're perfect and that you've arrived and that there's nothing that you do wrong. You will even become arrogant and your friends are going to start hating you. You have to be self-aware. Your friends are going to start hating you because you're going to think you're perfect. You're going to think, I'm improving so much. Life is good, life is good. You're probably going to become arrogant and think that you've arrived. And that's the opposite of what you want to do. The goal is to always remain humble. To always have the humility to recognize that you can improve in certain aspects, and most of the time in all aspects. When you aren't self-aware, you won't be able to see the areas where you need to improve, areas where there's room for improvement. You will be blind to that, oblivious. And a lot of us have childhood trauma, things that we've been carrying all along. And it's very easy to ignore those things and just say, I've always been like this, it's just the way I am, when that's not the way you should be. Obviously, it's sad that you were conditioned to become that way, but you have to be self-aware and recognize that some of the patterns that you have aren't good. Without self-awareness, you will never be able to heal from your childhood trauma. You will never be able to get your dream career, your dream body, your dream relationship. None of that will ever be able to happen. You have to be introspective. You have to look at yourself. If you aren't self-aware, you won't be able to find the root of your problems. Or even worse, you won't even be able to recognize that there is a problem there. As I said earlier, you're going to think that you're perfect, that you're like the most amazing person on this earth, when you're not. I'm sure all of you have that one friend who is self-aware, where they can admit that they're wrong, and they can admit that they have a problem in a certain area. Those people are the best people to be around, because they'll never act like they're perfect. They always recognize that there's always room for improvement. So why not be like one of those people?
TJ! TJ!
So why not be like one of them? Why not be self-aware and recognize that you aren't perfect? Recognize that there's room for improvement in probably every single aspect of your life.